to get where we are now.
Now over to South Africa, where the 15th BRICS summit has kicked off with the economic bloc set to admit new members. Over 20 countries have expressed interest in joining the bloc, which is now positioning itself as an alternative to the G7 economic bloc. Our very own Jimmy Mbogo is in South Africa. Jimmy, good afternoon. Get us up to speed with what is currently happening over there.
Good afternoon to you, Nyakundi. As you rightly said, we are currently in Johannesburg, South Africa, following the big conversation that is making global headlines in terms of economic from the global south. That is the BRICS, the 15th BRICS summit that is currently going on right here in South Africa. Now, some of the things that we expect to come out of this conference is, first of all, they're looking to expand. We have about 5 countries that are current members. We're talking about Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These economies control about 40% of the global population and about a quarter of the global wealth. Now, what these emerging economies are looking to do is to break away and to create an even bigger economic bloc that is looking to do away with the dollar dominance, which has been a big conversation globally. We have seen a lot of countries moving towards and starting to trade against the US dollar, an issue that the BRICS summit seems to offer an alternative to the US dollar. You will remember that the US dominance globally has been because of the dollar being used as the currency of trade. Now, this summit, one of the big conversations that has been coming up is the issue of coming up with their own currency and just being able to see that they move and create a new world order, particularly on the finance sector and the financial aspect of the global finance. Now, one of their issues has been that the global south has suffered the most and being ignored, and this is a conversation that has been going on even back at home, with the president championing a new world order, particularly as far as financing is concerned, and saying that when you look back at during the COVID pandemic, where institutions, Bretton Woods institutions, and this includes the World Bank and the IMF, did not offer solutions to the global south as timely solution. And you will remember even our very own cabinet secretary for the National Treasury, that is Professor Njuguna Ndung'u, was saying that for the longest time, the Bretton Woods institutions, their approach has been a one-fits-all solution, and they're saying that it is about time to change that narrative. Now, President Ramaphosa, who is the host of the BRICS summit, of the 15th BRICS summit in South Africa, has been on the news in South Africa, just saying that the country is ready, that they're looking also and engaging with other partners, just trying to see how many more countries can join. And of course, Nyakundi, as it is, about 20 countries have officially asked to join the BRICS convention, the BRICS economic bloc. And we of course, the notable names, we are talking about Saudi Arabia, we're talking about Egypt, we're talking about Ethiopia, talking about countries like Iran, and of course they're looking at just trying to create a new world order. And of course, President Ramaphosa saying that this is something that they have been looking forward to, and they're looking to trade with other partners who have the same intention, just to be able to create that wealth.
We want to build a partnership between BRICS and Africa, so that our continent can unlock opportunities for increased trade, investment, and infrastructure development. There are great opportunities for other BRICS countries to participate in the African Continental Free Trade Area by locating production and services in various countries on our continent, including our own.
Now, some of the areas that the BRICS conference this year is going to focus on, of course, is the issue of just trying to create a more unified development agenda and a sort of an equal or a peer-driven conversation for all the members.
The value of BRICS extends beyond the interests of its current members. For its efforts to be effective, BRICS needs to build partnerships with other countries that share its aspirations and perspectives. An expanded BRICS will represent a diverse group of nations with different political systems that share a common desire to to have a more balanced global order.
The other thing that we expect to come out of this convention is the question of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. You will remember that about 8 countries are currently spearheading this, are currently piloting this product, just try across Africa and trying to say, and we have the likes of Kenya, we have the likes of Ghana and Senegal, just to mention but a few that are currently piloting the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. And of course, Wamkele Mene, who is the Secretary General of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, is here, and we expect him to be addressing the conference later on in the afternoon. So by the end of this summit on Thursday, we understand that currently over 40 heads of state are in South Africa, some of them with an intention of seeing that they join the BRICS economic bloc. Will they be admitted? We will be here to tell you all about it. Jimmy Mbogo for KTN Business in Johannesburg, South Africa.